Oh my God, it's finally happened. The people have lined up for the tech. Scientology is really taken off like never before. Now, this is just Election Day 2012, and this is Radio Paul, and it's around 11 o'clock, and I'm going to be meeting a special guest here at the DC org to protest today. So on Election Day 2012, I couldn't think of a better thing to do than protest with my friend Darth Xander. So here we are in front of the DC org. It's been far too long. He's got the flashing David Miscavige disconnects families and call Sea Org sign, or call 866-X-Sea Org to be exact. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to let the crowd over here take a gander at the Lisa McPherson sign to see what Scientology does to people. Thank you. Well, we're all those people that we saw on Channel 7 doing the studies. Show us the people. Show us the public.
You represent, man. You represent.
You represent. I would like to call this episode My Discussion with an Empty Building.
Hello, empty building.
The open house sign now hanging from the building. Apparently the one down here that isn't there anymore was fail tech. It didn't work. So they just made it bigger. It reminds me of that Poltergeist movie. All are welcome. All are welcome. Come into the light.
Come into the org.
Come into the org.
No, where are you going? I'm going there.
Google Lisa McPherson. Google Scientology human rights abuses. They are many. There's our public. Holy shit, I'm very proud of these clams. These two clams are going over to vote. That's so awesome. Yeah, good for them. Everybody should deserve their democracy. Excellent, excellent job. You having fun?
No flag.
You can say that again, brother. This ain't no flag. Yeah, no shit, man. You guys get more action in Chicago at a tiny rat hole in the wall friggin' building than this $17 million or $13 million building.
Step right up. See Radio Paul, star of News 7 newscast.
Let's see the three-ring circus of Scientology. David Miscavige pulls up in his little clown car. I get you. He pulls out his little juggling things and starts whacking people.
He was in it. He was in it.
I'm Radio Paul.
Okay, all
All right.
right. You got fans.
The entire Jaffa mission blew.
How can an entire mission blow? That's crazy.
Yeah, it might have something to do with the SP David Miscavige. Possibly. Maybe. What do you think? Do Scientologists actually have opinions on this?
Be able to communicate with anyone on any subject, except Scientology.
Now, the first rule of communication is you have to face the person that you're talking to, not turn your back to them.
I mean you no harm. Well, I don't mean that.
I don't either, man. But don't piss off DM. There is a reason they call him Slapping Miscavige. Pat Broker was stalked by David Miscavige for 25 years. Read the Tampa Bay Times article.
That's gonna cost a lot of money.
That costs millions of dollars of your cult's money. The entire Jaffa mission blew. That's pretty sad, dude. Pretty sad.
Big confront, he walked right by us.
Yeah, that's Vicky's son. That's Sam Teresi.
Oh, no kidding.
He's the one that came out with that lady and they tried to bull bait me over that child that time. And you notice he walked right up within an inch of my camera.
Yep.
Like he was going to bump into me. What we have here, people, is the staff have been going out to get lunch. And we are here at a time where there is known to be a lot of foot traffic in and out of the building when courses begin and when they end. And literally, we've seen two, possibly a third person. It could be public. Every other person has been staffed. This building is just dead. There's nobody in here. So, I mean, again, like right here, Xander will point the camera. These are all staff. These are not public members. And you just don't see paying public going into this building. So, literally, Scientology DC is in the state that it was a year ago. So we're going to take a trip over to the org, the new org, the OSA org, over at their old Fraser Mansion, and see if there's more action over there, because there's got to be. I mean, this is insane that this building is this dead. Boy, I tell you, for a National Affairs office, this place ain't got nothing more going on than the last place, which is a bunch of nothing. Apparently, putting bars up over the windows isn't enough to keep the members in the cult. They got a brick over the friggin' windows, too. I want to apologize to the DC org. I said nothing was happening over here, but compared to the other one...
Shit, man. It's all relative.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you can see the volunteer ministers are hard at work, giving supplies out to the grief-stricken folks of the recent hurricane. If anyone's sitting back here doing nothing. Dude, I'm fucking bored as shit, man. This national office place, fucking weak. Fraser Manson's a bust. Not one soul in or out of the door. Darth Xander thought he saw some movement in there. For all I know, that could be a squirrel crawling around inside the building. I don't know. But in either case, this place is a frigging waste of time. Maybe if there was some event that was being held here, it would be worth picketing. But short of that, I don't see any point, man. This is pathetic. Another building that does absolutely nothing. It has nobody going in or out. Doesn't even have the life beat of even having staff coming in or out. I don't know. What are you gonna do? I mean, so you care to tell the folks where we are and why we're here?
We're back at the DC org after visiting the National Affairs office, which was extremely dead.
We filmed because we've had a history of them making false accusations against protesters. There was a guy out here named, his protest name was Annan Sparrow. They accused him of stalking and harassing
The guy with the radio on his back?
Yeah. And he went to court and he won. He actually was able to prove in a criminal trial that they had basically made this stuff up.
Because he was videotaping.
Because he was videotaping. And you know, was able to catch them in some outright lies. Thank you. I appreciate it.
You gotta go both, but
hey, that's the other side of democracy.
yeah, that's right. That's
all right.
Take care, guys.
And you know what's really sad, Darth?
What's up?
Is that Blockbuster is getting more business than this fucking org. You see that recent South Park where Stan's dad buys the Blockbuster store? And he's like, no, they'll come. And he's like running into these ghosts of people shopping for DVDs. It's like, that's so Scientology. Yeah, free Haber Judge! We want Sean Miscavige! Supporting organizations that disconnect families is not cool. Now we're getting the calls to the cops. She's on the phone.
Those pieces of shit are back out there.
They are annoying.
Yeah.
Annoying. They're deadly.
They've been stopping me every day.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, they got the little guy out here?
Huh?
They got the little guy out here trying to hand out flyers?
Yeah, you little flyers and stuff.
Alright, so this is Radio Paul. It's a little after 3 o'clock. I'd say the entire day in this building here in DC, we've seen maybe a total of 6 public members, and I'd say half, if not more of those, are Nation of Islam. And I mean, I was hoping for more. DM, you have really dropped the ball, man. Kim Bellotti, Sylvia Standard, Vicky Teresi, all you guys, you know, Tom, what are you doing, man? You're out here body ratting people. I've seen you handing out the cards. It's not working. What are you doing? I mean, this guy flew thousands of miles to come out here to protest this building, and he was expecting to, you know, interpolate and inject some infate into some public, and you guys have totally disappointed us. If you keep this up, we're not coming back for another year. Okay, you're not going to see us out here for another year if this org continues to look like this. So I expect you guys to put on your little hats, whatever hats what you guys are supposed to wear, and get out here and start getting some public in this building so we can run them off.